is the fourth planet from the Sun and the second smallest planet in the solar system, after Mercury. It is often referred to as the red planet because the iron oxide prevails on its surface, giving it a reddish appearance. Mars is a terrestrial planet with a thin atmosphere, having a surface features reminiscent both of the impact craters and the Moon and the valley deserts and the polar ice caps of Earth. The rotational period of seasonal cycles of Mars are likewise similar to those of Earth, as the tilt the broadest of the seasons.
The first people that we will be sending to Mars would need to be equipped with a lot of bottles of oxygen. However, later on, the source of oxygen should ideally be the plants that we put there. As for the community, there would all, of course, need to be a leader, even though ideally everyone should get along well. There would also be a few scavengers, whose roles would be to find water and other necessary resources. Now, settlements would be placed on the surface of Mars, later on becoming cities, villages.
The way to get into Mars would be using rockets from Mars. We would navigate by foot or bicycles, maybe even electronic vehicles that pollute a lot less. We would communicate with the people on Earth using radio waves and, if possible, return to Earth sometimes. There will be parks and courts for some sports which would modify due to the weaker gravity than on Earth. They would be under domes where the people who finish the school live, or maybe for gym class. The exterior and interior would preferably be decided upon by the people there, with small adjustments made from us if something is wrong.
A school on Mars would need to fulfill a lot of conditions. Most of them are basic though, such as being suitable for all levels of education, have living dorms, teach them how to function in society, do basic things, and teach them interesting things.
Now, the classes would be physics, robotics, which would be taught from the 5th grade and above, farming, which would be taught from the start. For a language, they would learn only English. Then they would be learned about culture, that is until the 3rd grade. Then they would learn informatics, architecture, music, biology, chemistry, mathematics. Now, here are the descriptions of any changes to the classes.
Physics would receive the largest changes, mainly because gravity and atmosphere are big influences on the everyday physics we use on Earth. The changes would be very extensive. Geography. It would mostly be about mapping and learning about the types of ground. Music would be only the basics. What is sound? What are the instruments? Best musicians such as Mozart. History. It would be introduced at the 8th grade. Because you would only learn the history of the world and basics of it, there will be many books related to it, however, so that whoever wants to learn more can learn more. Foreign language. It would only be English. It's the only one that's needed, as all the people will speak the same language. Dictionaries for others will be provided. Farming. Basic needs of food must be satisfied on Mars, and planting plants so that we can get oxygen, and also raising farm animals. It's introduced from the start. Culture. It would be from the 1st and 2nd grade only, so that people can learn to behave normally, and common customs such as birthdays and holidays, New Year's, etc. They will be adjusted to Mars's rotation and orbits around the Sun, because the year lasts more.
Thanks for watching.